Hi everyone. This lesson you will learn how to deal and handle with complaints. But some of you might question that why I need to do with those matters. The answer is because we are working with customer. So we need to satisfy guest expectations. First of all, I would like to introduce the word guest expectations briefly. A hotel guest expectation is that when guests book a hotel room, they have expectations that they are determined by various factors such as the images of the property that are on the website or the reviews made by the previous hotel guests. And they expect everything they pay for must be valuable. And there are the three most important expectations of guests in a hotel. The first one is cleanliness. Cleanliness is an absolute must that the hotel need to be careful with that. Guests expect to have a clean public areas, bathrooms, bedrooms, and amenities. So, recycling must not give way to lack of hygiene. Clear communication between guests and hotel staff. Any information or requests made by guests or offered by the hotel staff should be clear enough in order to avoid causing misunderstanding. And the last one is a peaceful sleeping environment. It refers to a quiet, comfortable, and dark sleeping environment. So from the three most important expectations, I think you can get those concepts. So in terms of being a hotel guest, I am quite sure that you also expect those three matters, right? Not only the three matters that I have just mentioned, there are 6 more hotel guest expectations, which are connectivity, good value, mobile check-in and check-out, authentic service, sustainability, and an emotional connection. So, let me talk about those 6 one by one. The first one, connectivity, refers to the internet connection. As we know that 24 hours a day, we need to connect with the internet connection. We can read, we get news, we play games, we chat, we do whatever we want through the internet connection. So guests expect that. They don't need to pay for that. It must be something free for them. The second one is good value. Good value for guest expectation is about price. When they pay for the room, the hotel room, they expect to get the reasonable service, and also they expect to get the comfortable feeling. Some hotel guests, they do not care about how much price that they pay, as long as they feel that what they are getting is worth. And many millennial business, like for you, in your generation, the traveler in those generations are more likely to book a slightly more expensive room if they perceive that the hotel offers more value than the cheaper hotel. So it means that even it is more expensive, but they are willing to pay for the expensive one because they think it is worth it. For the third one, mobile check-in and check-out. As we know that there is online booking, we can reserve the hotel room using the application, for example, Agoda, TripAdvisor, Airbnb, and whatsoever. So, hotel provides check-in and check-out service through mobile phone. It provides a lot more convenience for customer to spend time doing on other things not in front of the checking in or the checking out counter. Especially they do not want to spend in a long queue, in a long line, waiting for checking in and checking out. The fourth one is authentic service. Authentic means real, means true. So guests expect to receive, to have the true service by people. Even right now, technology or artificial intelligence has replaced some of the services. For example, like automation is driving more self-service, including like mobile check-in and check-out. But fundamentally, guests still want hotel staff to take care of them. So people can provide the best service, not technology or AI. Then the fifth one is sustainability. What is that? That is about most of travelers right now, they are voting for more eco-friendly hotels. I think you understand the word eco-friendly because the guest of the 21st century is more environmentally conscious than the guests of the decades past. And the trend also benefits for hotel because eco features can even save hotel money. For example, like lights or any other materials. Environmental friendly is, material is more cheaper than the normal one. And the last one is an emotional connection. What does emotional connection mean? It is about feeling towards the services. So the hotel guests expect to get nice, comfortable, and beautiful service from the hotel. The hotel staff need to ensure a positive stay of the guests by offering well-prepared services. Treat them equally, whatever they are, luxury guests or economy guests. Treat them like they are unique, and also encourage guests to provide feedback about hotel service. Only a tiny thing can cause a big unexpectation or bad experience, and there are 10 more basic requirements to meet your hotel guest needs. The first one, it is like what I have mentioned, that is about cleanliness. So it is in number one, and I said that it is a must for the cleanliness. And then hotel security. It's about safety, it's about hotel functions, as they are away from home and they expect a lot about safety and security in any aspect. The third one, again, connectivity or internet access. The fourth one is comfortable bedding. I already mentioned it. The fifth one is bathroom plumbing. The bathroom plumbing does not refer to only like warm water, hot water, but for the entire bathroom. All the things in the bathroom. For example, like guests expect to get the flow water in the sink and toilet without leaking, no leaks, clear and potable water, for example. And when guests experience the problem with a bathroom plumbing, that would cause the hotel in trouble, right? If you think about you are the hotel guest and there is a leak in the bathroom, or the toilet doesn't flow well, or the smell from the toilet, that cause bad experience. The sixth one, attentive phone services. What does it mean? Usually, the hotel typically have a standard of answering the phone, like when the hotel guests make a call to the operator or to any department, a standard rings is in 3 rings. Toot, toot, toot. That's it. So the hotel staff needs to try to answer the phone within the 3 rings they hear from the calling. Longer than that, that is not a good attentive phone service. Many situations or many cases, guests need an urgent help, but there is no answering from the operator from the hotel. It is a big problem as well. Number 7, lighting. This is the same expectation that I already mentioned from the 6th one, right? And number 8, fragrance. Fragrance or aroma. Guests are often sensitive to hotel signature scents. It can be from carpet, good smell, not bad smell from the carpet, or from the bathroom, or from all area of the hotel. Those aroma can influence guests' perception of the quality and cleanliness of a hotel. If you experience staying in the hotel, many hotels, they have their unique, the aromatic unique. Le Méridien Hotel, Chiang Mai, Shangri-La Hotel, Le Méridien Hotel in Chiang Rai, in Phuket. They do have this kind of expectation. Next one, number 9. Great dining experience. Usually for a great dining experience, guests can get from the luxury hotel, and guests should be the high-ended customer, right? When we talk about great dining experience. But for this requirement, even budget hotels or 5-star hotel guests, the hotel need to consider that this kind of expectation, guests, all kind of guests, need to access to a convenient and affordable breakfast. It is not just only for high-ended customer. We all, in terms of hotel guests, we all expect to have breakfast at least included in the room price, right? And the last one is check-in and check-out experience. Like I mentioned in the previous slide, there is a mobile check-in and check-out. In order to avoid causing bad experience when guests stay in a line and when there is a crowded situation, guests do not want to wait. They need to finish things only in like a few seconds. So during checking in and checking out, when there are crowded group of travelers at the same time, hotel staff, receptionist or front desk clerk need to know how to deal with that situation. So those are 10 basic requirements. So I have given you 3, 6, and 10 requirements to meet hotel guest needs. And then I have 2 methods for handling and dealing with complaint or with the difficult situation. The first method is called learn method. Learn. What is learn method? L. Listen. E. Empathize. A. Apologize. React. And N. Now. Let's take a look at each step. The first one, when you first meet guests who has complained or who has got the problem, you have to listen carefully. Listen to them until they say all problems or complaints. Do not interrupt. Do not ask. Just listen. And then you empathize by showing them that you feel, that you understand if you were in that situation. Then apologize to the customer. And usually it is not 100% the problem caused by the hotel, right? But still, say sorry or apologize to the customer, to the guest, even it is not your fault. After that, react. React here means you start resolve or finding the resolution for them. And when? Now. Do it now. Guests cannot wait for you. Take an immediate action. So again, listen carefully, pay attention on them, and then show that you do care. You do understand how they feel. And then apologize for that and try to resolve the problem, the best solution, and take that action immediately. This is about learn method. And what about last method? Actually, the two methods are not completely different. They are similar. L. Listen again. A. Apologize. S. Solve. And T. Thank. So, from learn method, we can apply both two when we work, when we deal with people. Do not forget to show your feeling. Do not forget to express yourself, showing them that you really understand them, and finally thank them for letting us know about the problem. The word thank can turn guests from the angry one to the soft one, can turn the guest from a frustrated customer to the fan of the hotel. Who knows? So these methods are the standard way to handle and solve with the situation, the difficult situation. Okay, and then actually there is one last thing. Follow. After you take an action, you can find the resolution for the guest. You need to follow the result of what you have dealt. Follow the result of the resolution that you have managed. Okay. Follow up can be in the last stage of guest cycle. For example, like when guests leave the hotel, you can email guests asking about the result or the satisfaction of the guest with that particular problem. Or if the situation happened during the occupancy stage, you can call to their room and talk about how are things, is everything fine, for example. Okay, these are learn and last method. And in this slide, I have the example of the customer service dealing with an angry customer. I know that there is a problem with sound when I am recording the video, sharing the screen with you here. So do not worry about that, because I will leave the link for you to learn, to study from the 2 video clips here. I just would like to show you that even guest is angry, but the receptionist or the customer service officer can control and can manage the situation very, very well. I would like you to think about if it's you. Can you control your emotion like they do or not? So I would like to show you this video clip, and then you just take a look at their facial expressions. Okay, and for the content, I will leave the link, and then you can study by yourself. Okay, this one. Okay, just take a look at some part of the video, and you can see their faces, right? And you can read and you can interpret how the guests feel, and you can see how well the customer service can control your emotion. One thing that I can say is that be patient. Only one thing, be patient. Okay, and then another video. During the checking in, after guests has a long ride from like one to another provinces, and guest, she does not want to do anything. She just want to take a rest in the room. But according to the hotel policy, registration form, confirmation or guest verification are needed, right? So okay, I'm sorry for the technical problem that I don't know how to fix it. So you can study, you can learn the two video from the link that I give it to you. Okay, and for the two video clips, I have made a summary, I have made a list for dealing with an angry customer from the two situations here as followed. The first one, listen. So you can like take a look at the following list here and then get back to the video in order to review the steps. Okay, listen to the customer attentively, ask questions about what happened so that you can find the resolution. Control your emotions. Even guest is super angry at you, but stay calm. Focus on solving the problem, not focus on feeling, not focus on your feeling and also guest feeling or emotion. Show your willingness to work with the customer to solve the problem and find a way to solve the problem. See, those steps that I have made list here are or they do relate to the previous two methods, which are learn and last. So anytime, any situation, anywhere, not only in a hotel, surely you don't want to be the employee. You are going to be the business owner. You still need to deal with your employee, your workers, and you have to control your emotion. You have to deal with them with various problems or situations. So I teach you the two techniques, and I think it would be helpful in your future or even right now when you work your part-time job or when you are now doing your own business. It is very helpful. I can say it's very helpful for you. Okay, so it seems like enough for the content of handling and dealing with complaints. So I would like you to practice or to learn from the situation. There are two situations. Watch the video clips and answer the questions. Video clip number 1. I have 3 questions for you. And video clip number 2, how to describe common hotel problems. I have only 2 questions for you, but 1 and 2 questions are quite in details. I create the assignment in our group, so please finish them by time and date due mentioned in the assignment. If you have any questions of the classwork, please ask. Okay, so I hope you will gain some useful information which can be helpful for you in the future. Thank you very much for your attention and see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.